Hello Slapafish community, and welcome back to another World Tennis Console video. So in this video, I'm going to be playing the Ignis Purgatio, a Era 2 independent medium tank. Now this is also a Warhammer tank that you can actually earn right now for free. Now there's two tanks that you can pick from earning. The Ignis Purgatio, the Era 2 medium tank, that has a 20-round autoloader as its main gun and a ATGM launcher as its secondary gun. Or you can pick the T-Breaker, a tier 9 STB light tank that has a 15 or 20 rounds per clip of a 57mm with turbo mode, which I will make a video on that tank. So before this video goes any farther, I must say this. To earn this tank or the T-Breaker, you must go to challenges and pick a team. It's the same thing that was for the GUP. To earn the GUP, you had to go and pick a school to root for. But for the Warhammer tank, to get either the Ignis or the T-Breaker, you have to pick a team. You can't get these tanks if you don't pick a team. Also, you can only pick one or the other. You can either pick the Ignis Purgatio or the T-Breaker. And for the few of us that actually have both of these tanks, which tank would you get the most silver from if you sold it or like earn it for free? For the silver equivalent, it's the T-Breaker. You get like 1.2 million silver more with the T-Breaker than the Ignis, but the challenges are literally the same and stuff like that. Since that's all the way, Ignis Purgatio, what's good about this tank? What's bad? Well, it's got it has a dangerous tank. It is a very dangerous tank if played correctly. This tank has a lot of flaws, but it's also really good. If you play it to its strengths and weaknesses, you can do really good. First of all, this tank is super lightly armored. Everything's going to pin it, except autocannons. Autocannons will bounce off your upper plate, like it's doing right there. Autocannons will bounce off your upper plate if it's looking directly at you. If it's looking down at you, no. If it's shooting your lower plate, no. It's only if they're looking directly at you, shooting your upper plate. Autocannons will bounce. Keep that in mind. Next is the accuracy of the main gun. It's super terrible. Do not snipe with the main gun. If you're going to snipe, ATGMs. If you really do need to snipe with the main gun, do not fire constantly. Wait between shots. Take your time and just wait between shots. Your ATGMs are super slow, so keep that in mind. Now, as you can see, actually the shots from right there were actually hitting their target really nicely. Now, in this match, I'm going to show you the strengths and weaknesses of the Ignis Purgatio. It is a 4v7. I will say we do win this match. Now that 30 is down to a one-shot, it's dead by my team. Now, I'm going to be using... So, also the penetration is pretty terrible on the Ignis, so keep that in mind. Now, when you're firing on the move and doing like what I was doing, don't do that. Well, the reason I did that is because I auto-locked on a tank that was lightly armored, and hopefully I could put some shots into him because this is a 4v6, and I was running away anyway. So, I now wanted to do as much damage as I possibly could without aiming, so we can actually win this match and preserve my hit points. Now, like I said, the ATGMs are slow, so only fire your ATGM if you know the target won't move, or if you have a giant open field to actually hit the target. Now, also, if you end up liking this video, consider subscribing because it's free and it helps out the channel a ton. So yeah, now I'm firing this ATGM, the Stingray's sitting still, and my auto aim kind of gets, auto assist aim actually gets messed up with that 30B right there. Now I'm aiming at this 30B, making some mistakes, but I do manage to carry the kill on the 30B by firing a lot of shells to just penetrate 3, and I do ammo rack this Stingray too. Now I'm thinking about killing that martyr, but I would need to ATGM and also put 1 or 2 shots into him. Now I'm going to fire at the Sheridan to help my heavy tank, and I ammo rack the Sheridan. Good. Also, this tank doesn't really carry a lot of ammunition. Keep that in mind. Now, this tank is powerful, like I said before, but if you don't know the strengths and weaknesses of this tank, the maximum that you're going to do per match is about 3,000 to 5,000 damage. That's if you get lucky. You can probably dump your entire clip, get lucky that all 20 shots actually hit their target and pin, or you ammo rack somebody with your ATGM or thinking. Now I'm looking for the martyr. I knew the martyr's up here somewhere, so, and there he is. The martyr misses. I miss my ATGM, and I know my auto cannon, he's going to bounce off my upper plate. With his auto cannon, some of the shots did, but some of the shots actually hit my engine. And right here, I'm auto aiming on that 30 to try to put some shots down so I can get them down to a 1 shot with my last remaining ATGM. Now, I'm actually going to set up an ambush for this 30. It works really, really well. I've saved my hit points for this entire match, and I can definitely sacrifice some hit points. As you can see, this 30V is coming up in my trap. It is too late by the time he realizes where I'm at. He puts 1 shot into me, but I put ATGM and knock him out of the match. Super easy. I was in complete control of that match right there, that little scrimmage we had against the 30B. Complete and utterly control. Yes, he put 1 shot into me, but that's 100% fine. Now, the 4-11, there's a couple of shots a couple places you can actually pin. Now, I was actually aiming for his drive wheel when I was coming in, but right here, I am aiming and aiming, trying to hit for weak points, and I do manage to pin my shots in the 4-11. Yes, I had the hit points to trade and to do that. Now, that game did 6 kills, 11,000 damage, and remember, I had a ×2 silver boost. Now this game, we're going to show you how quickly you can get 7 kills. I get 7 kills in this match. I have done nothing for 2.5 minutes. This is the Enigma. I aim for the back half of the Enigma because there's no space armor there, and voila. Pin for 693, and I fall back to not let him know who I was or anything like that, or him to shoot me. Now over here, I realized that we need to push this match. Now watch what I do. Now the Magach 6B Gal, I can pin the ATGMs on the side of his tank, and I do not fire my ATGMs there because the ATGM are ways too slow and there was a ridgeline. Now I am going to fire an ATGM here, and I kill both of these tanks. Now I'm going to show you off a little bit of the accuracy of the main gun, of me like failing to like hit stuff. I'm also I don't get any shots or anything on this T92. I was going to go for a round kill, but he dies before I even get close. Also, we get 7 kills this match. This match is like 4 minutes long. We did absolutely nothing for 2 minutes of it. 2.5 minutes of it. So yeah. It's 11v10. Our other flank has fallen. I see that. I was like, okay, they're probably going to come down the K line, so I'm just going to come back over here to this middle and stuff like that. Bagel Panzer actually gets 2 kills there. Now, I do see these 2 tanks right here. The Chieftain Mark V, I spotted him. I look up to fire over the ridgeline. I know the Chieftain Mark V is going to be out in the open for a while because he's slow. And as you can see, the main gun is inaccurate. And I'm just trying to put some damage out because we are losing. Normally, I would not do that. But since we are losing, and we're losing that flank, it's a 5v8 match. I wanted to put some damage out as fast as I possibly could. I also reloaded because there was no more targets anywhere close to me, which is actually going to bite me. Now, I aim for the drive wheel for the T-72AV, and this is where reloading earlier, but how was I supposed to know? But either way, I do get the kill right here, and he puts a shot into me. Now, I'm actually going to aim for the M60 to get this kill. Then the Ragnar is right there. And since I play artillery, I know how his movements are going to move because I know how people move. Because artillery teaches you that. Now, this Enigma, I'm going to kill him. I'm going to aim for the back armor of the Enigma. And, yeah, he's going to die. And the last remaining tank is a Tron 6. Now, because the accuracy is bad on this tank, I could have killed this tank. Those 3 or 4 shots that I missed could have went to the Tron 6, and it could have been my 8th kill. So, yeah, that's it for this video. Also, since you like this video, there's a video on screen right now that YouTube thinks you'll like. So you can go click on that and watch that. And I'll see you next time. Remember, Slapafish because Warhammer, and peace out. See ya.